falling on your back. Okay, honey. Yeah, there's a familiar sight. I guarantee it. This woman's falling on her back a lot. Hi, my name is Dwight Gillespie, and I want to welcome you to the Trash TV Review. I wrote the book, Price Tags. It's available at BarnesandNoble.com. It's available at Amazon.com. Go ahead and order it. It's a good book. It's a memoir. It's about my life growing up in a difficult family. My father's suicide, losing my children in a horrible car accident, and coming through it. Heroin addiction. It's got it all, folks. It's a great feel-good story. Anyway. This is Trash TV Review, and on this channel, what we like to do is we like to review trash TV, right? And if you like this, if you like the content, if you like what you're watching, if you're entertained by it, by all means, like, subscribe, share, comment, do all of those good things. You do it right below. And on this particular channel, we go over shows like Maury and Wilkos, and we do reaction, what are called reaction videos typically. And what we do is we try to learn how to live a better life by watching people who aren't, right? We watch people make really stupid mistakes and stupid choices in their lives and look at the results of that and try to apply it to our own lives so that we don't have to, have those same results. Unfortunately, as Mark Twain, was it Twain who said, oh yeah, it was Mark Twain who said, it's easier to fool people than it is to convince them that they've been fooled. And isn't that just a shame, man? But it is the truth. But we're going to go over this, and it says, Steve Takes Action. That's the name of this particular video. This is from my favorite, which is The Wilkos Show. I am a big Maury fan, don't get me wrong, but I do like Steve Wilkos. I give him props because when he has difficult things on, he does do what he can to help people. Not that Maury doesn't, but Steve seems to go out of his way. And okay, without any further ado, as I like to say, we'll go to the tape here, and this is Wilkos.
On this show, the lie detector results can be so explosive.
The lie detector results. I like lie detector things, and they are more times than not, they're fairly accurate. And they are not admissible in court because one big reason is really that sociopaths can pass lie detector tests. But anyway, usually the failures are big failures on these shows. All right, that's just a little.
That sometimes I have to step in and lay down the law. Watch this.
A few weeks ago, I was invited to a party at my daughter's house, and I feel that her boyfriend Will raped me.
That's serious.
We had a party going in my house, me and Jessica, my girlfriend, and everybody was getting twisted, everybody's getting drunk.
I had been drinking a lot at the party.
Now think about this. This woman right here that's talking, right? First off, right? And I do not condone date rape or anything, obviously. I mean, that's just disgusting, right? If this guy did this, he should be in jail. There's no doubt. Like, I don't. And right there, he's, because, anyway, she's at her daughter's party getting hammered. Like, that. What? This is her daughter's party? She says, oh, God.
Really intoxicated.
I was really intoxicated.
Called me down into the
Why? How are you doing that? What kind of an example are you setting? Like,
basement. I went down believing that he wanted to talk about my daughter. And
so she went down to the basement with him.
Trouble with their relationship.
Yeah, to talk with him about the daughters. And she's drunk off her believes that, Will wants to take her downstairs to talk about her daughter's relationship with him. Oh, yeah. How could this possibly go wrong? I don't know. What's the worst that could happen? I don't know. Let's find out.
He started out talking to me, and then out of nowhere, he just pulled my pants down.
Pulled her pants down.
We started making out. It was a mutual thing. It's not like I forced myself on her.
It's a mutual thing. Because, who doesn't make out with their girlfriend's mother? Oh, yeah, yeah. She was asking for it. Such a stalwart.
Wouldn't do that.
After that, I pulled him up quickly, and I ran up the steps.
So she pulled her pants up and ran upstairs. Okay.
I went outside to walk a couple friends home. He grabbed
her son-in-law, right? She's drunk off her goes down to the basement with the son-in-law. This is her story. He pulls her pants down against her will. She pulls them up and then runs outside to walk some friends home. Well, that sounds plausible, doesn't it? Because, you're staggering drunk. You're going to walk friends home. And who's going to walk you back?
My arm and just started dragging me.
And then it went from
now
there.
He's dragging
taking
her.
Friends to their house, but
they're supposed to go bring the friends home together. this man who just pulled her pants down.
The distance was too far, so I was like, you know what?
And what's he thinking? I'm not off on that. Like, what the hell is this man thinking? This is your girlfriend's mother. But this obviously is the kind of situation that all these people are in. This woman is at her daughter's party. Who does that? What self-respecting mom is going to her daughter's party, getting hammered, and getting into a situation where this can even happen? And him, like, Jesus.
Get some beer. We're going to go get some beer, but
I'm going to go get more beer because obviously that's what the party
kept
needs.
falling repeatedly. Next thing I know is
I kept falling repeatedly. Oh, yeah, and she's walking people home. This woman is staggering drunk at her daughter's party. And what do you bet there's grandkids there? Like, I bet you anything. Oh, Will and this girl have at least 1 or 2 kids together.
we stopped somewhere in an alley, and I don't know if he knocked me out or I passed out, but I remember falling on my back.
Falling on your back. Okay, honey. Yeah, there's a familiar sight. I guarantee it. This woman's fallen on her back a lot. And again, not condoning anything, right? This whole thing sounds so contrived. Now, this guy just pulled your pants down, felt you up, making out with you down in the basement. You run away from him to go walk people home with him. You're staggering drunk. You wind up in an alley with him. Like, how did you not run upstairs and yell, he just tried to rape me, he pulled my pants down, like, what the f***? Like, right there, I'm saying there's a problem with this. This whole story, this doesn't make sense to me.
And that was the last thing I know.
It's the last thing,
When
no,
I
that's the
finally
last
came
thing she
to that.
remembers, because she's probably a blackout drinker at this point. She's getting drunk like that at her daughter's party. She's probably a blackout drinker. Now, I'll believe her probably. She says, I don't remember what happened. Probably not. Probably not.
Next morning, I had a lot of pain in my stomach
Yeah.
and in my
Pain in my
neck
stomach.
and back. And I knew something had happened, and so I went and told my daughter
Uh-huh.
3 days after it happened.
3 days. Now, here, her daughter's living with a rapist who raped her mother, right? It's 3 days to tell her daughter. Oh, yeah, by the way, you know your boyfriend over there? Well, you know what? You know, the funniest thing happened the other day. He raped me. Yeah, it's just wild, right?
But I believe he raped me.
The family members seen it happen down in my basement. That's where it
Yeah,
started.
yeah.
She saw what?
My mom with her pants down
Uh-huh.
and him standing there with her. And
Uh-huh.
William told her, the family member not to say anything.
Don't say nothing.
And I didn't know anything happened until 3 days later. Then she said, I believe I was raped.
I believe I was raped.
What do you mean you believe?
I believe I can fly. Yes, I believe I was raped.
Either you were or you weren't. And the thing with him, he tells me this story and it
But he's a piece of shit. Like right there, either way, you're like somebody told her, look, your man was downstairs with your mother. Her pants were down. Like right there, you're going to say, well, what happened? You know, like get out. Right there, you got, Will, bye, see ya, get out. Like, you know, because either you raped my mother or you willingly gave it to her. Either way, this is not a man you probably want to have a long-term relationship with.
hasn't changed at all, where her story has changed.
Yeah, his
and
story
changed
hasn't
and
changed. I'm a piece of shit and I'm sticking to it. Yeah.
My thing is, on Mother's Day, I went to go see her.
Mother's Day.
And
Wonderful.
she went to talk to detectives, which I've never heard
Detectives.
anything from them yet.
Right. She went to talk to the detectives, but the detectives never bothered to follow up. Yeah. We're a little busy right now. So all that, interfamily rape, we're not going to get to it. I'll put that on the back burner. We got a couple of jaywalkers over here to take care of.
They never called me. Nothing. He
Nothing.
hasn't been served in the
Nothing.
mail. So
No.
it's like,
In
did
the
she
mail.
really go?
Because
And-
that's the way that, oh, by the way, we're serving you with papers. You raped somebody. You're going to get that through the United States Postal Service. Because that's the way that goes.
I don't know if she really went to the police.
Exactly. And not only that, but on Mother's Day, she showed me a rolled up pair of underwear
Ah,
from when she was supposed to take to the police. And she's still sitting at the house.
all right.
So
And she saved the underwear. This is like Monica Lewinsky saving the dress. Can you imagine Bill Clinton shocked, like the saved the dress? Who does this? It's presidential and like that's going to be worse. I mean, apparently it's true. I bet she'd get millions for that dress today. Anyway,
did you actually take the proof there or what?
no.
I'm stuck in between of both.
She's stuck in between. How stupid is this? In between what? What? In between my mother and my boyfriend had consensual sex. or my mother was raped by my boyfriend. That's what she's stuck in between. There's no stuck there. There's no stuck. That's oily. You slip right through that. Either way, honey, it's time to start a new life.
So what did you do with those underwear?
Well, I gave the wrong pair to the
She gave the
police.
She gave the wrong pair to I don't know. It's a pair of the crunchy ones on the floor somewhere. Whatever crunchy is, take them, you know? I've been a lot of dudes lately. I don't remember which one it is. I pass out a lot. Look at this woman. She's like, she don't care. You said, if people judge, don't judge me. You know, only God can judge me. No, we all can, honey. We can all judge you. I'm judging you right now. You are a piece of
Were you still drunk?
No.
Nah.
You were sober and you gave them the wrong underwear.
It's an easy mistake, you know, because it was like Tuesday into Wednesday, so I wasn't sure it was a Tuesday's panties I was wearing or Wednesday's panties I was wearing. Yeah.
Police came by the house and picked stuff up.
What'd they pick up?
All the clothing that I was wearing that night.
And what did they do?
Yeah.
They have it for evidence.
They have it for evidence. How come they haven't talked to
Forensics.
Will yet?
I don't
I seen it on CSI.
know that.
You don't know? And you told the police you were raped?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's the
Kind of.
detective's name you talked to?
What?
I don't remember his name.
I don't remember. I filed a rape complaint against my son-in-law, but I don't remember. I could have been the sheriff's office or the police department. Could have been the FBI.
I even asked you, can I?
Hey, this woman is so full of she stinks. That's my mother used to say. You're so full of you stink. She's usually right. My mother had an ability to know exactly when I was lying, and I don't. You know, I used to say, she says you have lie lines, and this is an aside. And I used to sit as a little kid, right? I would sit and look in the mirror for hours, lying into the mirror to see what my mother could see. And a little kid, I would tell lies. Santa Claus is real. I'd be like, I don't see any kind of lines. But that woman knew every single time I was lying. What did you do? I didn't do nothing. You're lying. She was right.
Issue, you say yes. Willingly said yes.
You
So you
willingly
asked
said
her?
yes. This is his defense. Yeah, I you, but you was a yes. You know? This is your girlfriend's mother.
It was stupid. of
You
me.
didn't tell me that.
You didn't tell me that. He's telling you now, isn't he?
You kidding me?
But so this poor stupid girl over here, she didn't even know. Like she thought the whole thing was made up. Meanwhile, he's like, yeah, I f***ed her. Of course I f***ed her. I'm a guy. I got a she got a She said, yes, I'm in. You know, who wouldn't, right? Me, you know? And this poor girl here, like, this is her mother. Can you imagine what else he's doing behind this girl's back? And you know, oh God.
Oh, I lied. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So you
Sorry.
lied to me.
I was wrong. I was wrong.
I was
Yeah,
wrong.
I'm here right now.
How big of him to admit it, too, right? There's a mensch for you. Oh, I was wrong. Yeah, give me George Costanza, right? So I shouldn't have done that? You mean I shouldn't have had sex with her on my desk, right? And she says, well, yeah, okay, I was wrong. I may have had a little error in judgment by your mother when we were both stone drunk at the party. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Was that a mistake? Was that wrong?
Prove to you that I did not rape your
So I
mother.
can't trust either one of you.
Okay, no.
I was wrong. I was in the wrong state of mind.
I was
you
in
ever
the wrong
sex with
state
her,
of
did
mind.
she ever pass out?
The state of mind he was in was, I want to that. And that was wrong because she's not even hot, you know? Like, there you go.
No. She did not
Did
pass-
she ever say no?
She never said no. She never
Did
said
she
stop.
ever say stop?
Never.
Did she ever push you
me.
away?
But look, you can say stop. No, stop. No, stop. Oh, yeah, okay. It's all how you say. Bill Burr does a great bit on that, right? It's all in how it's read back to the court.
Nothing. She didn't do none of that.
None of
Did
that.
she,
None of that.
reciprocate
Just
in a
wanted it.
sexual manner towards you?
Like,
Kiss you?
Kiss me, joyful,
rub you?
joyful noises and all.
Joyful noises. Like a bird tweeting. She was making them joyful noises. But we all know what he means. Joyful
We
noises.
asked Will, that night, did you use force or the threat of force to have sex with
Nah.
Tracy? You answered no. You told the truth.
Yay. Yay. You f***ed her with her consent.
That night, Did Tracy ever lose consciousness?
Yeah,
You say you did, right?
I believe her
Said
too.
no, and you told the truth.
Yeah. See, because when you're a blackout drinker, right, you think you're losing consciousness, but you're not. It's just like sleepwalking, you know? And I know. I used to get blotto like that, you know? Many of you know, I've been clean for years, but I used to get like that. And I didn't remember anything. My cousin and I were very good friends, and I would ask him the next day a lot, like, did I make a big fool of myself? And it was usually yes, you know, and I would have to get a recounting from him of exactly what I did because I was absolutely blacked out. As far as I was concerned, I was passed out. I had no idea what I was doing. Does not condone the actions at all.
Kidding me?
Wow. No, that can't be.
Mom?
Now, here we go.
That night, did Tracy ever withdraw consent to sexual contact?
Yeah.
You said no. And to that question, you did not tell the truth.
Ooh. So Mama said, no, I don't think we should do this. I think it's wrong. Oh, what a mother. Ah, Mother of the Year. Here we go. Mother Teresa, move over. Here we go.
I want to be perfectly clear. You're a creep too.
Yes.
Okay?
Hey, there you go. Call it like it is, Steve. Guy's a piece of shit.
I wouldn't trust you with any female that I cared about. Even
Female.
ones
I wouldn't trust him around anybody I cared about. This guy was willing to f his girlfriend's mother.
I don't care about, I wouldn't let you around.
Right.
But him is, like I told you at the beginning, you're 22 years old, you're dating.
22.
Tell that to get off the stage.
Right. Yeah. Go. She says it. Right. And I hope she sticks to it, too. I do. But this girl, again, you talk about two strikes
You're
against
you?
you. You?
You're supposed to be my mother.
Right. Supposed
I
to
would
be.
never, ever do that to my child.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it to my child. And Mom, I wouldn't any of your boyfriends either. You know, like I got morals. I got values and principles and guidelines and like that. And this woman doesn't give a She's just a drunk, man. She's a drunk. And God bless her. I hope she gets help.
You betrayed me.
Yeah.
You don't do that to your child.
You don't do that.
So, right.
And it's a shame that her child has to tell her that, right? The child's 22 years. 22 years she's had this girl on this earth and doesn't know that you don't her boyfriend.
Now, don't ever talk to me. Don't look for me. Don't nothing. Nothing.
Right. There you go, girl. I hope you stick to that one, too. Because this woman is a piece of shit. That guy was a piece of shit. This poor girl's caught in the middle, right? But she was with this piece of shit. People don't become a piece of shit overnight. This is a process. Like, they come to you that way. And I always say, oh, he was such a good guy in the beginning. And again, we talk about this all the time. Because in the beginning, all you saw was his representative. You saw who he needed to be in order to get you to do what he needed you to do, which was to him, to pay his bills, to make his dinners, to do whatever it is. Guy's a piece of you know? But this is, again, it comes back to my whole thing. A checklist before committing. It's on the website, dwightgillespieauthor.com. You see, and it's a checklist before committing. And it's things that especially for women, because I see this in young women, because men are just such pieces of And men, we think with our it's just something we do, you know, and not all of us. Like, there are some good guys out there, just like there's good women out there, there's good men, but they're few and far between, all of them. And to be in a healthy relationship means to come together and to mutually, you know, improve each other and to feed off of each, you know, to be together as one and to the strengths and weaknesses that you support one another like that. It's not to do this. You know, as Leonard Cohen said, love is not a victory march. You know, it's not getting over on time. You learn to choose someone who outdrew you. You know, that was from the Leonard Cohen song, great song, Hallelujah, you know. But that's not what it's about. Like, if you want to be in a healthy relationship, you have to ask some basic questions when you meet people. Because what healthy people do is this: when you meet a healthy person, if you're unhealthy, like you're psychotic, you're one of those people that is absolutely jealous about everything, you want to know everything, all that crap. For 2-3 dates in, you should know. Right? You should know that this person, there's something wrong. There's something ain't right. They're not answering the questions right? Healthy people say, you know what? It's been very nice to meet you. I'm good. Have a good life. Good luck. I hope you get the help that you so desperately need. Be well. And they go on their way. Unhealthy people say crazy like, I can change her. She'll be a good wife for me, or for me, he'll be honest, and he won't just knock me up and leave me with a kid like he did the last 3. Like, you want to change him, or you think that you'll overlook that stuff. I can make him better. I can make her better, and all that stuff, and it never works out. But that's an unhealthy person. That's what they do. They want to look past that crap. They put up with it. They make excuses for it. People don't become abusive overnight. They don't become cheaters overnight. It's not something that just happens. It's something that you were overlooking when that relationship started, and this is going to be the result. Every time, I promise you. All right. And maybe people can grow up together, because that's another thing. They're so young, getting involved in such heavy relationships. This poor girl, look at her mother's and her boyfriend. Oh, God. Oh, she withdrew consent. When? When he was, when was that consent withdrawn? After she went on him? I don't know. Anyway, be well. My name is Dwight Gillespie. The channel is Trash TV Review. Like, subscribe. By all means, share it with your friends. Comment below. It all helps the algorithms and all that good crap. I know I swear a lot on this one. If you don't like the swearing, you go over to Change Your Life. I don't swear. I don't think I swear at all over there, right? Very little anyway. It's minimal. I'm more myself on this one, to be honest with you. Over there, though, there's some good practical advice as to how not to get into these situations to begin with. Living a better life, and that's what I'm about. It took me a long time to realize that I was the biggest obstacle in my life, and in order to live a better life, that I had to change the way I viewed myself, the way I viewed the world, and the way that I reacted to situations. And until that happened for me, there was absolutely nothing that could be done. So I wish you well, be well, have a wonderful week. Again, check out other channels, check out my website, and welcome back. Come back again. We'd like to see you again real soon. Be well.